All right, all right. Welcome back, Ray.
Hey, happy weekend. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. It's still the weekend for you, right?
It's still, it's dragging through. There you
You
go.
take off Friday, you take off Saturday, Sunday, and come back
Ah,
Monday night.
that's
Big
right.
long stretch
That's a
for you.
weekend. Yeah, that's good.
Must be nice.
It is. It's
For
nice.
those that are subscribers to the YouTube channel, they just got bumped with the two recordings that I recorded this weekend. I never posted them, so I had to do it like 5 minutes before this show. So they're alarm bells. If you like, share, and subscribe, or have been going off. Whoop! I better get into the program.
Yeah, you got 30 seconds.
Fast gas, people. I'm out of practice, Ray. I'm out of practice. 28 seconds. Fast gas. Hadi, Indonesia, Singapore, Tremor, and Guinea.
Tremor.
I like Tremor. Sounds a little.
That's not French,
more
man.
exciting.
It's not a French. It's not
Well,
a
we
French
mispronounce
earthworm.
things all the time. And Tremor just sounds
It's
a
a
little
French earthworm.
9 seconds. Here we go. Who's gonna get it? Let's see how they bump.
That's it.
Guinea under $3,000. Let's see that pop. Come on.
I like the hotties. Those are cool, man.
Yeah, I know that's one of your favorites, and it's got the crab underneath it.
That's right. And he got a little crown necklace. That's a good one. That's
pretty,
a great price.
Pretty cool. And you know what? I just noticed is that crab. Oh no, they do have an extra. I was going to say they have extra legs, but they're just symmetrical.
Wow! Congratulations.
The other ones have 6 legs.
That holds. Congratulations to that one. That's a sweep. Excellent.
Oh, 62C.
That's it.
Yeah,
Craig,
congratulations,
good to see you, man. Yes, the queens. Long live the queens, Craig. That's right. I agree.
Yeah, some nice stuff there. I got them lined up, so let's take a look before we do the refresh, right?
Hey, yeah.
Indonesia up first.
Yeah.
What, you got more people to welcome in?
No, it's all good. Good. Go ahead.
Indonesia in Southeast Asia and Oceania, home of the largest volcanic lake in the world, Lake Toba, found on its island of Sumatra. It occupies the caldera and supervolcano, and the magma chamber located underneath the lake is even bigger than Yellowstone.
Oh, wow.
The super eruption of Toba happened around 75,000 years ago and was so large it caused a volcanic winter of up to 10 years. It has been suggested that the Toba super eruption ranked as the 8 out of 8 on the volcanic explosivity index, which makes it the largest volcanic eruption within the last 25 million years.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's quite the record, 25 million years.
It is. Well, 10 years of a volcanic winter. That's no joke. Home also to the largest gold mine and second biggest copper reserve in the world, the Grasberg mine in its West Papua territory, covering 11,000 hectares of land. Wow. Indonesia.
How do they know about 75,000 years ago? How do they know that there, Tim?
I don't know. Maybe somebody carved it in a wall.
I'm trying to just get the weather for tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Somebody carved in the wall. Explosion. Big smoke in sky. No sun. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's all good.
So that is one princess, 2 princesses out for them. No royal yet. So we got a little bit left for Indonesia. We'll read some more. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. Excellent.
Guinea. You want it, or you want me to do it?
Sure, I can do Guinea. Let me get getting on there. Guinea. It is a West Africa coastal country bordering the Atlantic Ocean to the west, Guinea-Bissau to the northwest, Senegal to the north, Mali to the northeast, Côte d'Ivoire to the southeast, and Sierra Leone and Liberia to the south. It is sometimes referred to as the Guinea Conakry, after its capital, Conakry, to distinguish it from other territories in the region, such as Guinea-Bissau. Yeah, thank you. Eponymus. Yeah, that's it. And Equatorial Guinea, right? And West Africa, French Guinea would become Guinea. Portuguese Guinea became Guinea-Bissau, and Spanish Guinea became Equatorial Guinea. There you go. So it's a whole history of the Guinea. It's Centre d'Art Acrobatique, Kita Fodeba in the Conakry is famed for training some of Africa's greatest acrobats and contortionists who go on to perform all around the world. They're very famous for that.
Nice. And this is the first time we've seen it.
That is,
Guinea.
it is. Wow.
Yeah.
Guinea.
The official Guinea. I think we've seen Guinea-Bissau.
Welcome to the show.
There's a bunch of guineas in that area.
It is. There you go. Welcome
but that's
to the show,
first
Guinea.
one for us, the first Princess No Royal out yet. Here we go.
That's our show, Guinea.
Yes. Singapore. I'll take it. Southeast Asia. The name Singapore comes from the Sanskrit word simha, which is lion, and pura, which is the city, which describe the country's lion-like national symbol, the merlion, a mythical half-lion, half-fish creature.
Oh.
Singapore is essentially founded by Sir Stamford Raffles of the British East India Company in 1819.
Wow.
When he established a trading post on Singapore Island, the island then became the British colony known as the Gibraltar of the East, being a strategic British stronghold. Singapore was briefly part of Malaysia when it, along with other former British colonies, joined the Federation of Malaya and to Malaysia in 1963. It declared independence from the Federation in 1965 and became an independent sovereign country. How about that?
I never heard of a merlion, man. Wow, mermaid and a lion.
Mermaid and a lion? Is lionfish?
Yeah, lionfish. That's something.
The lionfish I know is like the one that has like the wings things out the side. That's
a real lionfish. This is a mythical creature. It says so. A mermaid and a half lion.
But it's not on their flag.
Yes,
they don't got that guy on the flag. You know, that'd be cool.
Right. That would be devastating to see. I would cry if I was in the ocean.
This is there's one royal out, and this is the second princess. So we got one more princess for Singapore.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Have you collected any news from this weekend, Ray?
I did. I got some news, but it's all good.
Here, I got one story to show, and it's about London. They have been voted, I guess. London emerges as the world's most crypto-ready city for business. London.
Wow. London.
How about that?
That is something.
This is along with crypto regulations, mainstream adoption of cryptocurrencies. Requires supporting infrastructure that can allow the general public to access exposure to the ecosystem. When considering 8 key indicators around taxes, ATMs, jobs, and even crypto, London stands atop the list of the most crypto-ready cities in the world for business and startups.
Wow.
How about that?
That is something.
And this, here's a nice little graph here. The top 20 crypto hub cities, London, Dubai, New York City's third. There we go.
There you go.
Singapore in the round tonight
there you go.
comes
LA.
in fourth. LA, Los Angeles, Zug. I guess that's Switzerland. Hong Kong. I'm starting to recognize these flags because we do this now.
It's like we've been educated. There you go.
Hong Kong, Paris, number 8. Vancouver, Bangkok, Chicago, Berlin, Sapporo, Lagos, Lisbon, Kuwait City, Tehran, Sydney, Osaka, and Kuala Lumpur.
Wow.
Coming in at number 20.
That is cool.
Very, very cool list
pretty
there.
Dispersed. Pretty
Oh yeah, it's spread out all over the world.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, you know?
Yeah.
Huh.
So New York and LA got in there. So, you know.
I'm surprised about London. That's a good I wouldn't.
But top the list.
Wow.
Then they have top 50 cities, stay safe in Web3. So they're doing everything it takes to usher in adoption. You got to love that. I guess they do have one more, and this was up your alley because it's got AI in there. Institutional traders shifting from attention from the blockchain to AI. So JP Morgan, you know how much they love crypto anyway.
Yes.
Jamie Dimon, heading that up, doesn't know how much Bitcoin's going to be out, but he says more than half the institutional traders surveyed in global finance from JP Morgan said that artificial intelligence and machine learning will be the most influential technology in shaping the future of trading over the next 3 years. Cited 4 times more often than blockchain and distributed ledger in technology.
Wow.
This is because they can fire their traders and just use AI.
That's right.
But that doesn't mean that blockchain is the one where that's really going to hold the power.
Yeah,
But this just means that they're going to fire their traders and use AI instead
that's right. It's
to
true.
manage their blockchain investments. This is how I read the article.
Yeah. A lot of that's coming, man. People, again, it's going to be a very, very different world in 2 years, man. It's crazy.
So here, this is your favorite one. Now AI dwarfs every other major category in technology. 53% citation rate and far away ahead of API integration, 14%, and blockchain at 12%. The top 2022 technology and mobile apps fell 7%, along with quantum computing. And natural language processing. So there you go. 53% AI dwarfs everybody else. Blockchain coming in at 12%.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah, that's what I got for you. Some pretty cool stories.
It is. It's very that stuff is just it's very intriguing because that's that AI stuff, man. I mean, it's been around, right? But this thing it's literally learning now, right?
Well, now it's hit the public. It's hit the public, right?
It's hit the public, but it's starting to really be it's fast because everybody's asking its questions, right? It's learning and it's coming up like, and you said quantum computing. That's a very big deal, man. You merge those two together, and there we go.
Throw the AI onto the quantum servers, and then boom, it's off to the races.
Here we go. Yes, Skynet. I'm loving it. I'm not going to get into it though. But Boston Dynamics, you ever seen their dogs?
Oh yeah.
They had like 1,200 of them.
Well, they have the dog now. They have a guy that can do somersaults and all this kind of stuff. It's crazy.
Well, these ones were all at the same 1,200 little robotic dogs, all doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
you can imagine. I can imagine. I was dreaming about running from them, Tim.
Yeah. Maybe they can develop those to, fly balloons across the country.
That's right. Maybe they are the ones that did it. I don't know. They could be. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Good stuff. Because I have an AI one too. Because it's very much it's on the front burner in crypto, man. That is the next big crypto mover here. So
pretty soon these AI stories will be writing themselves.
That's right. Hey, what is that paper that did that? They started. They announced that, and they were in the toilet anyway, man. They were just kind of dying out. But they announced that they're firing all their writers and using AI, and their stock jumped up 20-30%, man.
Yeah. Well, that's why JP Morgan is like, oh, well, we can just get somebody to program all the AIs to watch the markets the way we want, and then we fire the traders.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I mean, and if they're going to, look for all the anomalies and all that other stuff, then, they're going to find them faster than.
But that's why people need to get ahead of this. It's, you know what I mean? People get all freaked out and they're like, oh, all the jobs. Man, find your, spot and use it. Use it as an assistant. Start getting prepared, right? Don't be gloom and doom. Figure it out, right? I'm just saying that's how I look at stuff. I mean, that's how the horse and bucket, all this stuff happened, man. And everybody did the same thing. It's going to happen. The genie's out of the bottle, and, figure it out and use it. And make it yourself, I'm sure I've been showing you the graphic stuff that I've been doing. It's amazing. So, whatever you do with it, it's on you, right?
Yeah.
But you remember the good old Fear and Greed? I got the old one, right? I
haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah. But what's funny, and I wanted to bring it up, is greed. We're past almost neutral, and we're almost in the greed, Tim. And we're barely coming out of the bear market. And like I said, if you look back, and I'm going to go to the older one too, but you look back, there was a lot of green spots, right? Mm-hmm. But back even when it was all pure greed at 75 and stuff, man, we're not even at the half. 3. We're down 3x, man, compared to that, and it's just wild how just a little bit of positive stuff, really just positive price movement, right?
Right.
There's been good news here and there, but it's still been FUD, and now you're all popping into this greed area. But the other thing I want to put in is just this. What is it right there? November 2021. Right from there, It's been all fear and greed. Or
there's one slice in there.
Give me you're right.
The one
you're right.
Dip. Yeah, where's that?
That was March 2022. That is true.
2022. And
Very.
where did I call the bottom? Where did I call the bottom?
I don't know. You were
No,
right
you
around
just
here.
passed it.
November 2022.
No, I called it in July, right after 4th of July.
Oh, did you?
Yep. Keep going back.
So,
Right there.
right there.
That's
There
where
you
I
go.
called the bottom.
That is, and it's right around there. But either or, all I'm saying, and I guess you're right with this sliver of green.
Just a,
But
one glimpse of hope right there in the middle.
there's a little hope. But making it through this, that's great. You're like a warrior now, right? You are now, kind of been submerged into the crypto winter, and you should be all right now. I'm just saying in general, from all this, you always had a little, back and forth, but you went through a long winter, right?
Yeah.
So congratulate yourself. Get a plaque, something like.
So now are you saying the groundhog came out and didn't see a shadow? Winter's over.
That's right. Well, no, I'm not saying nothing's over. Who knows? There's always, like I said, there's that DCG group. I know that's some FUD that could be out there. Digital crypto group. They got a lot of billions of Bitcoin. But I'm just saying that there's still some stuff out there. But in general, yes, this is the older one that we used to look at. But the cool thing of this one is you can go back through the whole max, right? And there we were. Like I remember talking about this one in June. There, you saying July is when you called it, but June it was one of the lowest fears I've ever seen, right? And there is a 5 right there. Other than that, it hasn't been any lower. But look at just a little bit of positive news, and it's just spiking. Just going bonkers. So just like I said, thought it was funny. And then you go into today, more with what you're talking about with Binance. Crypto exchange Binance is going to suspend U.S. dollar bank transfers this week. So that's something that kind of just dropped, and we are temporarily suspending USD bank transfer as of February 8th. A Binance spokesperson said, noting just 0.01% of monthly active users use USD bank transfers. Affected customers are being notified directly. So that's something. I know not too many people in the U.S. use it, but definitely something that you should be understanding. In the interim, all other methods of buying and selling crypto remain unaffected, including bank transfer using one of the other fiat currencies supported by Binance, including euros. Buying and selling crypto via credit card, debit card, Google Pay, Apple Pay, and via Binance P2P marketplace. The spokesman, so he said nothing else is affected, just US dollars. But that's unusual, Tim.
Yeah.
That's an unusual thing. People are kind of fudding on the old fiat dollar. The other thing too, and I remember last year with the Super Bowl ads.
Oh yeah.
Huge crash in Super Bowl ad revenue for crypto ads. It's absent this year. And there's not going to be any FTX, no crypto.com. I think they're all taking a pause this year for the Super Bowl. But there's zero representation in that category on the day at all. So this is Fox Executive Vice President Mark Evans is saying that none of that. Instead, alcohol and packaged food adverts, they're back to that. The Budweiser, and the Nacho Doritos.
We're gonna go back to the Clydesdales.
That's right. They're gonna take a break.
Playing football.
They still have extreme fear. They still have extreme fear. They're not. It takes a little while. It takes about a year and a half for them to get back. But
they went back to the Clydesdales, and now they're like, oh, now you want us back.
That's right. That's right. You're like, nope, I'm not doing it. But that's something that just kind of the news, man. People go on with that. But this is the other one. You were talking about AI. I had to have my own AI. Google unveils Bard to compete with Chat GPT after major leak reveals Microsoft plans. So 2 huge major players, Google and Microsoft. They've been working on this stuff, right? I mean, it's not. I've heard people obviously saying with Chat GPT is going to replace Google. No matter what this AI stuff is going to do, is replacing search, right? It's going to do that. Now, replacing Google, don't know that that's going to happen, or Microsoft, but who really knows? But they have not been caught with their pants down. They've been working. I know, especially Google. There was a guy, what is it, like in 2017, talking about that theirs was sentient, and that means it was feeling that it was alive, right? It felt
Yeah. They shut it down. They
they
shut it
shut it
down.
down. They shut it down because it said I'm alive. so
Right.
so they've all been working on this stuff. I think there was another one. I think it was Microsoft too. They unplugged theirs because it was getting a little spooky because it was thinking it was alive as well. So these are things that everybody's working on, and it's all coming. And Google is going to compete with Chat GPT. And I think I was looking if it had a it was a user interface, I thought, but it was similar. I mean, it's all same. If you've ever used Chat GPT, it is all similar the way that people are using this thing and the interface to use it. So interesting stuff, man. Like I said, in about 2 years, it's going to be very, very, very different, very, very futuristic, Tim.
Oh yeah.
Yuga Labs is a quick one. I'm just going to go over. They're settled with Ryder Ripps, collaborator in the trademark suit. So they've been going back and forth and stuff with that with the Yuga Labs and this guy who's a developer, and Yuga Labs, the $4 billion company behind the NFT, notched a small but potentially meaningful victory on its ongoing legal battle against this conceptual artist and internet provocateur. Ryder Ripps. The firm reached a settlement Monday in federal court with one of Ripps' collaborators on the artist controversial. So that's ongoing, but they did get a little win today. So that's a lot of stuff that we talk about with the bees, right? It has intellectual property. You do own it. If you have a bee, you can do comic books. You can do animations. You own that intellectual property. So that's not in question with what we have here. Another thing, and this is more about control, right? In decentralized finance, in any kind of project. There's a big old, brouhaha going over here with Uniswap because of this person, which is pretty much a VC. It's a VC firm, but they have less than 2% of the voting power. A 16Z's attempts to influence an on-chain vote on Uniswap looks worse than it actually is. But they have a big chunk, but they also have influence on the people that have a nice chunk of Uniswap tokens. And what people are saying is that it's more seeming like that it's a centralized, controlled, not decentralized. Because we know what Uniswap is. It is a DEX. It's a decentralized exchange. But this hefty vote from A16Z has nonetheless sparked a debate around crypto Twitter. The Uniswap cabal paradigm is the worst thing in DeFi today. Changed my mind. So they're saying that this guy or whoever this is, this group, this VC has too much power. Right. But I'm looking at it if he owns it, he bought the tokens. Anybody can buy and get back into that controlling vote, because this is showing you, right? This is his visualization of what he owns, for voting rights. So if these over here go against what he says, so he's not in control. But obviously he has some influence on some of this and can get some votes in his realm too. But it's just something to look at. But this is what it's all about. It's not tyrannical, man. I mean, they bought the tokens. That's how I look at stuff, right? If people did, bought it, obviously he's a believer in whatever Uniswap's doing. I'm not the greatest fan of Uniswap, but they are where you can use tokens and vote and be this decentralized, kind of like a Vidal, but it's not. It's with tokens. I'm not doing too much. This is a long one. Bill Murray, how he did an NFT project. Sure, he's doing very well, man. He just had a big kind of meetup, and he had a blast. They were playing golf. How he did Caddyshack, was doing fun stuff out there. Everybody was able to take pictures, hang out with him. He's a very cool, fun guy. Everybody's laughing. But if you had the NFT, you were partying with Bill Murray. Right. There you go. There was more to it, but he was just kind of saying, his main thing was all about having fun. And we've heard that before. If you're in this and you're not having fun, then there's a problem, right? You should be having fun here, and also learning what all this stuff is about, this space. What does it do? What can you do with these NFTs? And that was his big kind of aha moment, is that you can use it, like concerts and access, right? That was why he really got
Yeah.
involved, because he would know exactly his biggest fans are. So just saying, that's a little kind of over, a little cap that what this whole article is, because it was long, man. This is quite the article. But I read through. That's pretty much what he was saying. Is that's why he got involved, is the access to his main fans. Oh, DeFi Pulse. That's just the place where I find information. This is another one, just talking about research. We always talk about research, looking up. If you are somebody that wants to, I don't go much out of our ecosystem, but if you want to do research, this Messari.io is a great platform to do this stuff, right? I can't say that they're completely unbiased, but it's pretty close, right? But when you're on here, Messari.io, you hit research, and it has almost anything that you could think of, right? They usually probably have 2 or 3 different things a day, but sometimes less, sometimes more. But I have all tagged. But if you're specifically interested in something like a DAO, right? You click DAOs, and it's going to give you specific information about exactly what you're looking for. And like I said, this is one of the first places that I do. You start researching, you start reading,
Right.
looking, and now you know what to kind of Google from there, or go and look at charts, whatever you're trying to explore. Look at the token holders, how is it dispersed? But it's a good place to start for if you're getting into anything outside of our ecosystem. I just thought it was a tool. I know we stopped doing Tooltip Tuesdays, but just thought it was interesting because we started doing the poker nights. There's everything from DAOs, DeFi, layer 1s, layer 2s, Web3, NFTs, and macro of the whole space. But like I said, it's a good tool to take a look at and kind of start your research with. So I wanted to touch on that. And then good old Ethereum transactions. Remember this thing?
Oh yeah. Get on the bus.
The one thing I wanted to show you is look how and this was that actually it's pretty busy now. But I was looking at it an hour ago. Man, there was only like 12 people up here. So the buses they were light. They were light on the bus. The funny thing is though, is this, Tim? I can't believe, who are these jokers back here? What are they doing?
You get cheap rides?
Do they not know it's proof of stake now? You can't put out 22 cents? Come on, man. But anyways, just in general, if you remember this, look, there was never like room in the back over here, right?
Yeah.
Just funny how the space, and it kind of gives you a good idea of we're still I would stay bearish, right? People are not all up in here, but this thing is still going on. It is neat to see the differences of from proof of work to proof of stake, and how this is kind of slowed down a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's just a hilarious graphic. I love that.
It is my favorite one, man. I was showing the FOMO head. He said he never seen it.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
come on, yeah.
He should watch our show more.
He should. He should. They do spaces. I would listen to their spaces.
Mm-hmm.
It's only the right thing to do. All good.
Will, good evening.
Yes,
thank you for the research presentation. Very nice.
Yes.
Good stuff, Ray. Tim, fellow bees. You got me, Tim. You said 6 million Monday. Oh yeah, let me go back to that.
What's 6 million?
Hold on 1 second. Let's see where this ends out. 1 second. We're gonna hit refresh, Ray. Right up here. Let's see. Let's pull it in. We're gonna hit the refresh button and see what happens.
That is right.
There it is, folks.
Oh, good call, George.
That.
Yes.
What do you mean, George? George said it was going to happen last week. I said it was
going to happen
on Monday.
He reminded you. You didn't even remember.
I knew it was there. I didn't hit the refresh button yet. 6,003,004 bee honey.
Wow.
Sitting there in our DAO treasury.
That is impressive.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Very nice.
And I think bee honey's like $1.50. So that's over almost, that's quite a bit, man.
7, 8 how to do 1.5 times 6, right?
Yeah. So 1.5 times 6.
It's gonna be 9. It's gonna be about 9 million.
9 million. That's great. It's gonna be about 9. Thank you, Tim. There you go. Yeah. You're so stupid.
But yeah, very, very cool. Good stuff, George. Yes, thank you for reminding us. Thank you for doing the research and updated crypto news. Yes, I love doing it. Hey, everyone, thank you always for the insights.
Yeah.
Ella in the house.
Yeah, appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Ella.
Thank you. Thank you.
And excellent job, Richard Hopkins in the house.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate you.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Good stuff, man.
You got what else you got? You got anything, Ray?
Oh no, I went through several news. News.
Well, then I guess that's we don't have to drag it out for a Monday. This big
No.
news. I got to go tell everybody that we got $6 million in the Dow.
6
million.
Well, no,
honey.
you 9 million. You just said. You just said
$9 million. 6 million bee honey.
That is, but hey, still, that's something to say, man. I mean, that is
No, absolutely.
That's for this whole new amazing future that we've been just talking about. Think about some of this AI stuff or whatever you're talking about. Say somebody in our group figures out how to use AI with some, trading platform and you make a tool. How awesome is it that there's a nice fund to kind of help with investments and things like that. It's a great thing, man. That's impressive.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Looking very cool.
How you doing, Mauricia? Good
Excellent.
stuff, man. Right on.
All right, my man. Well, tomorrow night's poker night. We're coming back with some poker. Had a good time. I think would I finish third last week?
Yeah, you were up there.
Close.
We've been going on the final tables all the time now, Tim. It's like we learn.
And we were live. If you didn't watch, you can go back to the replay. We were live with FOMO Head last week, and he did again go in all in early, so he did not make the final table.
Yes,
our coach and teacher, but he's a better teacher than a player, I guess. Maybe that's his calling. But he'll be back tomorrow night. We'll see. We won't do it live, but we'll be playing nonetheless.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Hatsack. Appreciate you.
Yep. Hatsack, she's really the player in the house.
That's right.
We know the FOMO likes to do the talking. She's the player.
She's the player. That's right.
That's right. That's we know.
But
all right, but we you know what? We didn't see any I can't play the
Lock it up.
No safety today.
We didn't have any stories. Nobody got ripped off this week.
Hey, that's a good thing. Hopefully everybody's
maybe they're paying attention to lock it up.
Seriously.
I hope so. Stay safe out there, everybody. And we'll be back again tomorrow night.
Yep. Appreciate it. Thank you.